This is another edition.
Some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
No doubt, Peter, everything will revolve around this man, Kaká, who, despite usually starting in that little hole behind the centre forward, he can fill many roles across that forward line.
Basically, he's just... Great chance! And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kaká. Marquinhos. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Tchouaméni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. And that's a good-looking ball. Ambitious ball here. That pass just didn't quite work. Looking for the run. He has a look up. It's Neymar! Camera. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Upamecano. Thuram. Sara did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A probing pass. Upamecano. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for France, number 44, Boubacar Kamara. Coming
And
on
we're
the
underway
field
again.
is number 29.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Conte. And here's Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Nice looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with the corner, they're first. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's well positioned here. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Can he finish? It's in! France are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Patini. Patini. Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can...
Mbappe gets through on his own. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Who saw this coming? France have come back from the very brink. Well timed, excellent interception. Sara, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good.
And it's been given away. Great vision. Oh, that looks a face-to-face with the keeper. Can he finish? Conte.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Tries to pass it through. Plenty to aim at here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, they shouldn't be...
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And we'd like to inform
Well,
you
fitness
now that the
and
latest
fatigue,
travel
the key
information-
Substitution in progress.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. Endrick, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Casemiro. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Casemiro. Eder Militao. Martinelli. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Endrick. And this is Casemiro. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now, I'd just like to read out our
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
That'll be a corner. France have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Conte. France moments now away from seeing this one out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion,
There will
but it
be
wasn't to
1
be.
minute at a time.
Still, they should be able to...
Big chance! The whistle is gone, and it is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this.
And a quick
I saw it
reminder today
as
to
one of
please
these
take
defining
all the
games for them,
located
and
by the
they showed
entrance
real
gates.
character
Thank
to
you
get
very
the
much
job
for your
done. A
cooperation.
big statement for anyone who might be up next.